This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Watch List and Market Report for the week ending June 12th, 2021. Our question this week is, what is a short squeeze? The answer will be provided later in the video. This week, the market ended mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average increased 0.04% on Friday, but was down minus 0.8% for the week. The S&P 500 increased 0.19% on Friday and was up 0.41% for the week. The Nasdaq increased 0.35% on Friday and was up 1.85% for the week. Looking at the week, we can see that there were 9 up finishes versus 6 down finishes for the major indexes. On Monday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 finished down while the Nasdaq finished up. On Tuesday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average finished down again, but the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq finished up. On Wednesday, all 3 major indexes finished down. On Thursday and Friday, they all finished up. The new unemployment claims were 376,000 versus 370,000 expected. Consumer prices rose 5% year over year in May, the fastest pace since August 2008. The 10-year U.S. Treasury yield fell to a 3-month low. The Senate passed a $250 billion tech and manufacturing bill aimed at countering China. The G7 leaders endorsed a global minimum corporate tax of at least 15%. Bitcoin fell below $32,000 on Tuesday after U.S. officials said that they had seized $2.3 million in Bitcoin that had been paid to hackers. And Bitcoin rose on Wednesday after it was reported that El Salvador enacted a law that would accept Bitcoin as legal tender. New unemployment claims, consumer price increases, the 10-year U.S. Treasury yield changes, Senate tech and manufacturing bills, the G7 endorsement of a global minimum corporate tax rate, Bitcoin falling below support levels, and countries adopting Bitcoin as legal tender are all news. And news drives the market, good and bad. Day-to-day predictions on whether the market is going to go up or down is virtually impossible because predicting the news is impossible. However, the market is rigged to go up. It does not go up every day, but the market will generally go up over time. Stock prices move in a random fashion. They go up and down with an upward drift. The market will continue to go up because the powers that be want the market to go up. While there are many powers out there, the top 5 powers that be are the Federal Reserve, big financial institutions, big corporations, the President, and Congress. These 5 entities will do what they must to drive the market higher. Notice how the market rose when it was reported that the Senate had passed a tech and manufacturing bill giving $250 billion to tech companies. Now we are at our question of the week. What is a short squeeze? A short squeeze is when a short-term spike occurs in a stock's price because a large group of short sellers are forced to buy the stock all at once, which increases the demand on the stock, which further drives up the price of the stock. Have you ever shorted a stock? Have you ever been involved in a short squeeze? Do you own any stocks at all? If not, why not? Is it because you do not understand anything about the stock market? Well, you must RSI, that is read, save, and invest. In order to understand and learn how to use the global financial system to your advantage, you must read, save, and invest. Keep watching the Southside videos and check out the list of recommended books on the books page of the website. I don't know which way the market is going to go, and I don't care. I trade the market as it is, not as it should be. I take what the market gives me, whether it's going up, down, or sideways. How do I do that? I apply the Southside trading strategy. You can learn more about the Southside trading strategy at southsideschoolofinancialfreedom.com. Here is my trading watch list from the week ending June 12th, 2021. I trade at least 3 of the stocks on the list every week. The strongest performer on the list this week was Crowdstrike Holdings Incorporated, ticker symbol CRWD. It's in the first column. It increased 11.76% for the week, and it was up 1.17% on Friday. Crowdstrike is a provider of cloud-delivered solutions for the endpoint protection of computer systems. Their products provide antivirus capabilities to consumers, delivering protection to defend customers against both malware and fileless attacks. Looking at a summary of results, you can see that Crowdstrike has increased just over 9% year to date. I did not trade Crowdstrike this week, but I have generated cash flow from it in the past. Whether a stock goes up or down, you can generate cash flow from it. Whether you own a stock or not, you can still generate cash flow from it using the Southside strategy. The Southside trading strategy involves trading for weekly cash flow, that is, trading for income. SPY is shown at the bottom of the third column. SPY is the S&P 500 ETF. This is the benchmark I compare my trading performance to. My objective is to beat the S&P 500 index while at the same time generating cash flow. Most professional money managers do not consistently outperform the S&P 500 index. They usually lose and lose badly to the index. Thus, most investors and traders should just invest in or trade a market index fund or ETF like SPY. What do? Do you beat the S&P 500 index? Do you have a watch list? What is your investing and or trading strategy? How well do you do against the S&P 500 index ETF SPY? Let me know in the comments section. Are you willing to share your strategy? The Southside Portfolio is not outperforming the S&P 500 index ETF SPY. The Southside Portfolio is down minus 7.97% versus 13.49% up for SPY, a difference of 21.46%. The Southside is losing to SPY by almost 21.5%. The Southside is heavily invested in Bitcoin. The portfolio is 55.3% in a Bitcoin trust. Equities, including puts, calls, and ETF, make up 18.78% of the portfolio. Cash is 25.92%. The cash flow generated for this week was 0.86% of the portfolio account value. The account value changed by 0.2%. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 ETF SPY changed by 0.4% for this week. I sold option contracts on 2 positions this week. They were 2 puts that range from $276.70 to $678.03. You can get more details, including the total dollar amount of cash flow for the week, on the website southsideschoolofinancialfreedom.com. If you want to learn how to use the U.S. stock market to become financially free, then visit the southsideschoolofinancialfreedom.com, where you can learn to increase your financial IQ. It is where I document in my commentary blog my efforts to remain financially free. Learn how to use your money to make money. When your money makes enough money to cover your monthly expenses every month, then you will be financially free. People who work for other people for money are wage slaves. People who operate a small business are workhorses. Trading and or investing frees you from being either. If you want a comprehensive understanding about business formations, companies and corporations, the stock market, the difference between investing and trading, learn about legendary stock market investors and traders, stock market theories, and a stock trading strategy that generates cash flow, then read the Southside School of Financial Freedom publication, Swimming in a Financial Ocean of Sharks and Whales: How a Small Fish Feeds Makes Money Off Wall Street by Melvin C. Dunia. Available on lulu.com and amazon.com. Please like, share, subscribe. ADOS, ADOS.